want to play with you. Hi everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. She used AI and is getting attacked. We're talking about Irys, who is a female English VTuber. She is the Nephilim of Hololive EN Promise and the original one of Project Hope, which is where she started out as, which Project Hope was a project started out by Hololive for a V-singer. She later became a part of Council and then became a part of Promise, as it is called now. We go through her Twitter to talk about this. It seemed that there were people who were offended, disappointed, or concerned after reading my previous tweet. That was never my intention. I sincerely apologize and have deleted the tweet. So here we go. There are people who are flaming her, and we're talking about Depressed No Sagi, who was actually able to get a actual image of it, and I appreciate that he was able to do that, so shout out to him. Some people were upset at Irys for using ChatGPT. People flame Hololive for being too restrictive, but often forget that people like these are controlling, sanctimonious S-heads are the bigger reason Hololive talents can't have fun. Always mad at anything. Yes, because what does this cause? This causes Hololive to have to come back, and Hololive management, who usually is pretty hands-off with most things, other than, you know, the regular rules that they would have, they have to come back and then play damage control when people go super insane, like what happens here. Take a look at the image itself. My first try at being mean to ChatGPT to see how it responds, and then feeling extremely bad about it right after, so I backpedaled. I'm done with you. Alright, if you ever need help again, you can come back anytime. Take care. Sorry, I didn't mean that. No worries at all. You don't need to apologize. Being sick, uncomfortable can make anyone frustrated. We're good. If you still want help with the cold or anything else, just tell me where you're at symptom-wise now, and we'll continue. So, nothing wrong here. I literally see nothing wrong here. There's really nothing wrong here. Culture Giant says, nothing burger, but these antis always find a way to cause a scene. One of them I noticed follows two Phase Connect members, and I wonder if they're going to go after them if they use ChatGPT or be okay with it showing double standards. In fact, a lot of Phase members, as a lot of people do just to mess around, use character AI, which is literally a character AI. You create a character, you give it a personality, and then it goes and does its thing as the character you have created. Is it the boogeyman? It doesn't exist. I see people acting like this and think to myself, it makes sense why a whole bunch of talents quit from 24 to 25. Kiara used ChatGPT in the past as a funny haha during a stream of hers last year. How is it a problem now? It's a problem because a lot of people don't like generative AI. They don't like the fact that AI is causing RAM prices to quadruple or quintuple. Same thing with other prices of other things, including NVMEs and things like that. But that is not Irys's fault. Let's continue here. People are insane. He responded to his own thing of people in Irys's quote retweets, see some randos seething as if she did that to that place, and actual Justice babies acting passive aggressive about it like some effing needy sisters is really quite bizarre. And here are some of the things that are going on. And here we have some of the things in a new tab, because Twitter was being Twitter. And destroying the planet to ask a robot about medicine when it's known to be unreliable and crazy, we're not gonna lie. Why does Irys waste 10 gallons of water to apologize to an AI chatbot? Horrible to see someone I enjoyed mingle with Gen AI. Disgusting even. Y'all gotta be meaner to VTubers. Tell her to cut this gay S out. When we finally start the war against AI and AI have to blank. And there you go. People are taking it way too seriously. Honestly, it's not that serious, my dude. It's not that. It is crazy. It says it's just sad. Some of them really go haywire once AI is involved. 0.32 milliliters of water per ChatGPT query, around 660 gallons of water for a third pound of beef. It would take around 7.7 million queries to use as much water as one beef burger. This whole thing is so fake virtue fueled, it's insane to me. She talked openly about her use of LLMs before this. If this is what turns these people away from her streams, and clearly they didn't hang around much to begin with. All one can do is report, really, and the reporting system is, of course, AI. It won't do anything. I'm going to go down to continuing to the situation down here, saying over here, now I feel bad. Yeah, it's really silly. The response is very corporate, which is usually some sign some trust has been lost. Hololive aren't restrictive at all, though the talents are just aren't interested in generating controversial topics or even know about them. They're too career focused. In fact, Hololive at some point in time did actually have to come out and say, hey, don't try to make our VTubers say anything related to politics. They are not political. They are not politics based. They are not anything like that. And in fact, we have another one, Jimmy Weep Shooter. Jimmy Weep Shooter, for those of you who don't know, is a Hololive fan, a very strong Hololive fan who has done things like fan meetups, fan events, fan things like banners and things like that. Big projects for things like Aki Rose and Aki Rosenthal and other people. So he's a rose tie and many other things like that. So as I said a long time ago, I guess, Irys did nothing wrong. Shut the F up for a second. I've never ever agreed to any form of AI generated images, whether for clout or fame or profit, that took advantage of experienced and hardworking artists. But again, I use AI for work, ChatGPT and such, for preliminary analysis, statistics, and other informal office applications for speed and quick results. So you guys gonna hate me too? Heck, I even get my AI name as a name too. Give it my AI a name too, which is like through character AI, I believe. Block me if you must, but if you don't be too sensitive. AI is just like a screwdriver, literally an effing tool. Now, Gen AI, I understand why people are angry about that, absolutely, but this is different. She deleted it, and I want to respect her decision. She just asked ChatGPT about her cold and made a little conversation with it. I've come across a screenshot, but thanks. So sad to see people going after her for basically nothing. Yeah, it's basically nothing. Something that probably they did or other people would do every single day. By the way, I see AI as a tool, but personally, I don't use it because I'm lazy, too stupid to write the prompts. I imagine you were once a grunt on the field holding blanks at walk 10 miles every day. Now you're a big fat dude singing in front of the computer daily and management tasks. It's hard, man. Honestly, it stinks of people who don't work in any professional world. AI is used too much. They're probably even unemployed. It says, here you go. Did your company have more employees before ChatGPT? Just curious. Funny enough, as a defense contractor, we work around the clock. The tactical field team need to use every man in the department and work overtime on some analysis. ChatGPT makes it easier. Of course, we don't use raw information from it. We just use it for insight. And it says here, unfortunately, most people are Luddites. Human translators will hate AI translators. Artists will hate image generators, and so on. It's better if people change the mindset and adapt. Technological progress is inevitable. 7 years as a language specialist for Joint U.S. Military Advisory Group in Bangkok, U.S. Embassy, before I joined current contractor company. Yes, it's frustrating to see the skills I've built my entire life. A little less important with AI coming in. But in the end, after I spent weeks translating weapons manuals, now only took a few days. I don't think it's that bad. As you said, it's about adjusting and adapting to it. So the main thing is, AI, unfortunately, is here to stay. I don't like Gen AI. I will say that right there. But the one that she was using was not Gen AI. It was just kind of getting the feel of things, and she was probably just using it as a basis, and then, going to be doing actual investigation otherwise. But either way, in my personal opinion, this is not such a big deal. I really hate how they really went after her after this. And I do hope that she doesn't feel so bad. Although it does seem that she does feel a little bad. I hope that, she gets better from her cold soon, and that this just passes. She made him crash out as we go to Pipkin Pippa, the based female Yabbit of Phase Connect. She is a English-speaking member of Phase Connect and one of the founding members of it, with a bunch of other people, as you can see here: Tenma Miami, Nasa, Uruka, Michiru, etc. We go to her Twitter, where she goes here and is saying, John Kiriaku, my beloved, doing this used to be, I believe, like a thirsting type of thing that was done for various other people before. She's doing it in a kind of sarcastical way and a funny way. But yeah, this type of format used to be used, like I think it was on TikTok or something like that, for like thirsting after people. But here we go. This is what she's talking about, and this is the situation where she kind of gave him some information on Hasan and not to talk to him.
Beep, 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 beep. Or if you didn't get... Hey, thanks for the heads up on HP. I appreciate it. I needed it, and I will take care of it. So,
I asked him not to collab with Hasan Piker. He's going on Hasan's stream.
He was going on Hasan's stream. And this person, if I'm not mistaken, if I understand correctly, I believe he was CIA. He was former CIA. And he just goes out and talks about the situations that he went through in the CIA, things he did as a spy and all that kind of stuff, and working in CIA in general in Afghanistan, other places like that. So this is Dark, the S-Post detective, who we always talk about. When we talk about these things, he always has good insights onto these things. Hasan reacts to finding out about Pippa, copes by dismissing it as a not sincere request. Let's take a look at what Senor Hasan has to say about this.
Your interview with John was canceled because a VTuber told him not to. There's a video of it. Which VTuber?
So he doesn't know which one. He pretends to not know which one. I think
He's
he
probably
knows which
someone
one.
taking credit for it.
Oh, he
But
thinks, yeah.
it was Pippa. Who is Pippa? Pippa, I believe. Who the fuck is that?
Well, I mean, he may not know because, of course, a lot of people don't know about VTubers. Let's go.
The reason his interview was canceled with John Kiriakou.
Hi, Pippa.
Okay, can you hear it?
Beep, 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 beep. Or if you didn't get it, beep, 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 beep.
That's just a cameo. That doesn't actually.
Keep
Asmongold
watching.
Orbiter.
Hey, thanks for the heads up on HP. I appreciate it. I needed it, and I will take care of it. So,
I asked him not to collab with Hasan Piker. He's going on Hasan's stream.
Are people
I
that
forget what
stupid?
exactly I wrote. Somebody can bring up the vibe, but I.
Zach said he's going to go on Twitter and DM John yesterday for an interview to get one up on you. No, she was on call with him. This is a cameo, guys. I mean, maybe she actually did a call with him or something, but also none of this matters. Like, who gives a fuck if I can't fucking interview John Kiriakou? Who cares?
Requested this fall.
He always does this. Hasan always does this. He really wanted that interview to kind of get a little bit more legitimacy, to be like, hey, this is a former CIA agent, and I'm talking to them, type of thing. And now that, he doesn't get him because he won't be able to get him, period. He's like, it doesn't matter. He was nothing. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Playing Overwatch, and there was only like 2 requests left, so I like very quickly wrote something, and I was like, by the way, please don't collab with Hasan.
time to even say something. Tell you the truth, the last 3 weeks I've been winging it. So, I'm very grateful for the helping hand. All right, all the best. Thanks for reaching out. Bye.
So he's dumbfounded. He's dumbfounded.
I don't think it's like that. He said yesterday there is still something happening in April. Wait, but it wasn't canceled. He said yesterday there will be something in April. Yeah, we are directly in contact with John. That's why I was kind of confused as to his response initially. I didn't understand it. I'm a fan. I like his background. I like the way he communicates. I like a lot of his opinions in general. So I was definitely confused. He's done stuff with the Young Turks back in the day as a whistleblower initially. And I think these guys, they get off on trying to like secure these kinds of like weird victories for themselves. But I think they're just doing clout goblin shit for the most part. And that's it.
Of course, coping really hard. And he's coping really hard with this. But the thing is, he has no idea who Pippa is. Pippa doesn't do this thing for clout. Pippa doesn't need the clout. Pippa just does it kind of for the lulz. Was kind of like, hey, don't, because of course a lot of people, including myself, really don't like Hasan. He's like, she's like, yeah, don't collab with him. Please don't collab with him. And she's not doing it for that. She's doing it for the lulz. That's the way she is. But of course, Hasan always has to be like, everyone's attacking me. Everyone's against me. They're all doing it for clout. They're all doing it because I'm bigger, or, whatever. They're jealous, etc., etc. He always ends up coping in some way, shape, or form. And here we go. Tells John to cancel Hasan collab. He cancels the collab. Hasan crashes out. She's the most patriotic pink woman, and it's not even close. And then you have other people. Pippa tells him not to talk to Hasan. He actually does it and cuts him off. The only glowy that needs to get to pass. And it says, very cool, Rabbit. Unfortunately, I must. This mother effort locked the replies. So yeah. And then you have the Dark One and Smugalana, Insane Aura, things like that. So it is a fun thing. It's funny that Hasan, well, it was expected Hasan was going to crash out about this. It's just a little bit of another win for Pippa. Pippa's going to be living rent-free in his head from now on. Guarantee it. Heartsync is a talent agency right now. It has 2 VTubers. Both of them have a bit of news here, which is what I'm going to be covering for you guys. First of all, we have Kumo Cotton has started her days of Gundam building with Zephyr Arcade. Basically, they have a collaboration now, an affiliate code and everything like that. So you have that. And the next big one, this is the big one that I wanted to talk about, is Siena Olena has reached 10,000 subscribers. As a person who has reached that myself and is very, very appreciative of the community for being able to reach that, it is a huge, huge milestone. Wouldn't have been possible without each and every lifeline. Check her profile to see how she'll celebrate the milestone. And here we go with Siena here. And she is, take a look at there. She's been doing other things here. And she will eventually do some other stuff to celebrate this milestone. But right now, she is just having fun, as she recently did here, doing Super Bunny with Kumo Cotton, which is her gen mate. in Heartsync as well. Big congratulations to her. Love always having these wonderful, wonderful wins. Hatsune Miku is the first, as far as I know, popular Vocaloid that popped out. She has had different games, Project Diva, things like that. Vocaloid is a vocal synthesis program, and she was originally developed by Krypton Future Media, and I believe Yamaha runs a lot of the Vocaloid stuff nowadays, I believe, with Krypton Future Media doing a lot of it too. She is a forever 16-year-old girl with turquoise twin tails, and she loves leaks. I've been to Miku Expos, seeing the Vocaloids. It's an amazing experience. Nowadays, unfortunately, they don't do the hologram thing anymore, but the reason why we're talking about her today is Miku Day is popping up. In Japan, they're having McDonald's Japan. Luckily, this time we can watch it. Hatsune Miku Shaka Pote Sakura. The pote. Oh my god. The pote burgers. I've had one when I was in Tokyo in January. Pote burgers are delicious. Oh my god. So this is going to be great. Let's take a look at it. And then Senbon Sakura. This is Senbon Sakura. They have her dance. Nice. Damn, they went all out with this one. The Sakura season is coming up. That's also why, probably. They have a whole song! Holy crap, man. Oh, this one seems different. These are spiced potatoes, as they call them. Basically, spiced from what it looks like fries. So you have a shake and bake type of fries. I thought it was like a burger, but in this case, it's a shake and bake type of fries. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. So yeah, that's what they're doing. But it is for Miku Day, and people say here, oh my god, Hatsune Miku, hi! They're having a bad day. And yeah, Hatsune Miku does have a way of brightening your day. Can someone tell me what the song is called? I really like it. And here we go. The GIF, people doing GIFs out there. And yeah, a lot of people are very excited about it. I'm excited about it because the Vocaloid community and the Miku community are amazing. They have been around and strong for years, and it's glad to see that they're continuing to be in the zeitgeist here. Takanashi Kiara and Nino Mai Inanis are going to be doing something called Drawn to Dawn. It is something this month, in the month of March of 2026, when this is being recorded, that will be happening very soon. And they have mentioned, this is the news that we're talking about today, they're both Hololive EN members. They're both Hololive EN Myth members. They're part of 3 surviving members, at least 3 active surviving members, because Amelia Watson is still an affiliate of Callie and, Ina and then Kiara, who are active still in Hololive, actively streaming in Hololive. That's what I mean. Takanashi Kiara and Nino Mai Inani's first concert, Drawn to Dawn, live viewing, will be live viewed in cinemas in Southeast Asia, Australia, and Mexico. Broadcast live from LA and for KSP's Tentacled Everywhere. Ticketing drops today at 12 p.m. JST, Saturday, March 28th, and Sunday, March 29th. And the ticketing is for the live events. For these, it's going to be live viewing events. That is going to be the ones for if you are in Southeast Asia, Australia, or Mexico. You can go to any one of those things there and take a look at these things, 27th of March, 28th of March, and 29th of March, depending on when you're going to be. You can buy the tickets for the specific live viewing, and you can go to those theaters and see it, especially if you are in Mexico. I don't know why I say it that way, but yeah, there we go. Did I just read Australia? Wait, it's real. I'm not falling for that S. It is real. And there you go. It sold out pretty freaking fast. Holy moly. The live seating seats sold out extremely fast. Tears of Takodachi from Guanajuato. And I already did my pre-sale in the city. Thanks for the unique opportunity. So people are very happy. People are happy that they're doing it. I am happy that they're doing it here. And it's about 2 hours that it's going to be, the Drawn to Dawn concert, as most concerts are about 2 hours. And yeah, depending on where you are, Australia has Village Cinemas. Mexico only has Cinemex places. And if you don't have a Cinemex theater, Cinemex is like what used to be like AMC theaters, like what you would consider AMC theaters over here in the US. Not run by the same person, but it's a large, conglomerate of movie theaters that you would get over there in Mexico. Or Mexico, as I said before. So I'm glad that they got this, and big congratulations for them for getting the opportunity to do a big concert like this in Los Angeles. So I think black tea can be double dipped. Moonlight, it's only made in Ireland. Ah, nice. Yeah, mine was an Indian tea. Indian black tea. But Indian black tea is strong, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it can be steeped several times.
Have you know, when I was a little croc and we visited my Grammy's house, we had to reuse tea bags because we couldn't afford. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. If I went to your house and you were like, can you reuse my tea bag? I'd be like, I'll have a glass of water. But
yeah.
I wouldn't judge you for it. No. I think if you could still get a little flavor out of the tea bag, it's daiju boop, man.
Just don't teabag others.
But I'm sure
I mean, don't teabag others. Don't seep your teabag onto others' faces. Don't go and do that kind of stuff, cause that is generally seen as not a fun time. I mean, some people might enjoy it, but most people will find that as not a fun time. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.